Hello students, welcome to NRNP College online classes. In the previous episode we completed up to that is charge of 1 mole of electron only. So the next continuation of the topics, that is Faraday first law and second law will discuss only. So what is Faraday first law only? So this Faraday's laws mainly we are getting the concept from the electrolytic cell only. Let us see this electrolytic cell. Already we discussed the construction of electrolytic cell only. So this electrolytic cell I am taking here, it is connected to the battery. We have it is a negative terminal, it is a positive terminal. This we are taking as a cathode with negative charge, this is anode with the positive charge. Here what cell is there means here we are taking an electrolytic solution only. This is an electrolytic solution. Suppose we are taking NaCl electrolyte, sodium metal deposited where sodium metal deposited at the cathode and the Cl2 gas liberated anode only. This already we discussed in the previous episode regarding about electrolytic cell. So what is Faraday's first law means here the amount of the substance deposited at cathode during electrolysis. The amount of the substance deposited at cathode during electrolysis is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity passed through the solution. Okay, the amount of the substance deposited at what? Cathode. At cathode during electrolysis is directly proportional to quantity of electricity passed through the solution only. How much quantity of electricity are passing through the solution, that will decides what amount of the substance can be deposited at the cathode only. So what is the definition? I am writing here definition. The amount of the substance, deposited at cathode during what during electrolysis, electrolysis is directly proportional to quantity of electricity passed through the solution. Quantity of electricity passed through the solution. This is called as what statement of which one? Faraday's first law only. The substance, amount of the substance deposited at cathode during electrolysis is directly proportional to which one? Quantity of electricity passed through the solution only. So here mathematically we can write here W directly proportional to Q only. So what is Q means? Q means you are saying that is a charge only. So what is Q here? I am writing here Q is equal to some I into T only. I will write here W proportional to what I into T. W I am writing here W is equal to Z into I into T only. Okay, what is I means? I means here what current only. So what are the units of current here? We are taking what ampere only. Ampere. And you can take the time here, this is the time only. Time always you are taking what seconds only. Okay, what is the mathematical expression for means W is equal to Z into I into T only. So what is Z here? Okay, Z we are calling as a electrochemical equation. It is a constant only. Z is equal to, you are calling as what constant only. So its constant name is, it is electrochemical equivalent only. What it is? Electrochemical equivalent only. What is W? W means what? Mass of the substance is what? Deposited only. Amount, or you can take weight of the substance. We can say what here? Deposited only. So this is the terms in this case of which one? Faraday's first law only. From this we can write here Z only here. What is Z here? Z is equal to molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass. Okay, we will write here molecular mass or atomic weight by 96500 into n factor only. Or we can write Z is equal to equivalent weight by 96500, I tell you. So what is equivalent weight formula? Equivalent weight is equal to molecular mass by n factor we are writing only. Molecular mass by n factor, or you can write the atomic weight of the element by the n factor we are writing only. Suppose you can substitute the value here, what you will get ma? So W is equal to what you will get here? Equivalent weight into I into T by 96500 you can write. This we can say this is one of the formula to find out the weight of the substance. Otherwise you can write weight is equal to, if you write the equivalent weight, what I am writing here, I will write here atomic weight into I into T by 96500 into n factor only. You know n factor is different from the different types of the compound. If the element lost 1 electron, n factor is 1. If the element lost 2 electron, n factor is 2. If the element lost 3 electron, n factor is 3. You can recall the equivalent weight concept in the basic concept of chemistry. N factor you are identifying from the acids, you are identifying from the bases, and you are identifying what? Salts also. That is mainly here we can mainly observe the n factor for what? Loss of electrons. How many electrons are lost in the reaction, that we are taking as what? N factor only. So this is the formula we are using to find out the quantity of the substance can be deposited at the cathode during electrolysis. We can use this formula. So this is regarding about, so these formulas we are using in what? In the calculation of which one? Faraday's laws only. Just we'll see how we are writing n factor only. Suppose here Na plus ion is there, Na plus ion will gain 1 electron, it is converted into Na, means what ma? Sodium ion gain 1 electron, sodium metal is what here? Deposited only. I will write here 1 mole of electron is equal to, I will write here 1 mole of sodium only. 1 mole of Na and 1 mole of electron is equal to what ma? 1 mole of sodium only. 1 mole electron weight is how much charge ma? This is 96500 coulombs only. You know, already discussed charge of 1 mole of electron is 96500 coulombs or 96487 coulombs, or we can say 1 farad only. So 96500, that is equal to, I will write 1 mole of sodium weight how much ma? 23 grams only. How many grams you are telling? 23 grams only. If you take 1 coulomb, 1 coulomb suppose we are finding how many grams only. So 1 coulomb I am writing what ma? X grams only. For that we can find out here, okay, what here effective number, or you can say from this I will write x is equal to, I will do the cross multiplication. What you will get ma? X is equal to, I will write here 23 by 96500. What is x here? X is the atomic, what you can say, x is the, okay, sodium weight in the grams by comparing what ma? 96500 coulombs only. I will write here Z of Na, means what ma? Z you are already told, this is electrochemical equivalent only, that you are calling for what? 1 coulomb, that is equal to 23 by 96500 into n factor only. You will write here 23 by 96500 into n factor is 1 I am writing. Why? Because it gain how many electrons ma? 1 electron only. From this I am telling here n factor is equal to 1 only. N factor is equal to what ma? 1. Suppose I am taking Mg plus 2. Mg plus 2 gain 2 electrons, it is converted into what ma? Mg only. Mg only. How many electrons here? What you can say here? Some 2 moles of electrons are gained, or you can say 2 electrons are gained for what ma? 1 mole of magnesium only. From this I will write what ma? 96500. What you can say? 96500. So 96500 coulombs. How many electrons are there? We have 2 electrons are there. 96500 means you can write here 2, okay, 96500 coulombs, or you can directly I am writing here. So x is equal to, I will write here some 24 by 96500 I will write. X is equal to what ma? 24 by 96500 into 2 I am writing only. Directly I am writing this one only. Z of Na. So why here? 24 is the mass of magnesium. This is the odd here. Coulomb the value, that is 1 mole of electron only, but here what is the n factor? The n factor is equal to what ma? 2 only. Why? Because the magnesium gains how many electrons here? 2 electrons only. So like this we can write different examples only. So this is general one, a systematic way only. We can identify how we can identify the Z only, but these and all we are not using in the problematic. We can directly use the formula, or you can directly use the cross multiplication, you will get the answer only. Now we will discuss some of the problems on what? Faraday's first law only. See the one of the question is given like this. This mainly from the Faraday's first law only. A solution of a copper sulfate is electrolyzed for 10 minutes with a current of 1.5 ampere. What is the mass of copper deposited at the cathode only? What solution they are taking? Copper sulfate solution they are taking. How much time they are using? 10 minutes only. And how much current they are passing to the solution? 1.5 ampere only. What is the mass of copper can be deposited at the cathode? They are asking all. So if we take the copper sulfate solution, so generally it gives what ions? Copper plus 2 ions and SO4 2 minus ions only. So generally this copper plus 2 gain how many electrons? 2 electrons only. What is deposited? Copper is deposited only. Copper is what? Deposited at the cathode. Clear? This is the equation will be takes place. What are the information is given? The given time is given. So time is given how much? 10 minutes only. And the current also I is given how much here? 1.5 ampere only. 1.5 ampere. Clear? So already I told you the units of the current is ampere only, but here time is given minutes. You can convert them into what? Seconds only. I will multiply this one 10 into what here? 60. Then how much I will get here? 600 minutes only. This is T, and I already have 1.5 ampere only. Now we can see one more point here. What is the atomic weight of the copper only? Okay, copper atomic weight, you can say this is a 63.5 only. This is the copper atomic weight. They not given in the problem, but you can recall the atomic weight of the elements only 63.5 only. Here two methods I am using. One method I am using directly the formula, and one more method I am using here cross multiplication method only. Here how many electrons are gained in the reaction? 2 electrons only. From this I am writing here n factor is equal to 2 only. What are the formula we have? Weight is equal to what you can say? Atomic weight into current into time by 96500, or you can write 96487 into, I'll write n factor only. All the values we have now. Now I am writing here W is equal to atomic weight of the copper how much? 63.5 into current how much we have? 1.5 ampere only. Current is 1.5 ampere. Time how much we have? 600 seconds by, I will write here 96500 into what is the n factor? The n factor is 2 only. The n factor is how much here? 2 only. Just you can do the multiplication here. Here you will get 0 and 0 cancel only. Here 2 will how many times cancel? 3 times here cancel. So this is 63.5 into, you can multiply this 1.5 into 3. We are getting what here? 4.5 only. So 1.5 into 3 by what I will get? 965 only. Just you can do the multiplication, you will get the answer for this question only. And now we can see, if you multiply this one, you will get 280.75 by 965. Approximately how much you will get? It means 0.296 grams is the mass of copper deposited at cathode during electrolysis by the passage of current 1.5 ampere, and the time is what? 10 minutes only. So this is generally, this is the method we are using by using the formula. The formula, you know, W is equal to atomic weight into what you can say I into T by 96500 into n factor we are using on. If we are not using n factor, how we can identify? We are not using this formula, how we can do this question on? That will also can do. Just you can note down this question fastly. Then you will see one more method also. Okay, just one more method. This is a common only. What are the information is there? Already you know this information. So from this, what I want to find? I want to find out what charge I want to find out. What is charge here? Charge Q is equal to I into T only. Clear? So what is the current we have? Current is 1.5 only. And what is the time is there? Time we have what? 600 only. You can multiply what here? 15 into 60 can I get here? From this I will write here 15, you can multiply 0, 15 into what here? What you will get here? 60 you will get only. So how many coulombs you will get means here? How many coulombs you will get? You will get it 900 coulombs only. This is 900 coulombs you get it only. Clear? So this is already I find out Q only. So by comparing the charge, how will you write this question only? Now we will say copper gain how many electrons? 2 electrons only. So you know already 1 electrons means 1 farad. 2 electrons means what? 2 farads only. 2 electrons means what here? 2 farads. I will write here what are the weight of copper, you know, 63.5 grams of the copper, okay, requires how much charge, ma? How much charge means I will write 2 electrons. 1 electrons means 1 farad, 2 electrons means what? 2 farads only, 2 farads, 2 in the sense what? 2 into 96500 coulombs of the charge is required. How many grams? 63.5 grams only. But here what are the charge we have? 900 coulombs only. 900 coulombs of the charge requires how much amount of the copper only? How much amount of the copper? What you are taking? We are taking the charges only. So in this case, what you will get, ma? I will write here x into, this is 2 into 96500 is equal to what you will get, ma? You will get here 900 into 63.5 only. Okay, so 2 farad, 2 into 96500 only. So x is equal to what you will get, ma? 900 into what you will get here? 63.5 by this is 2 into 96500, 0 cancel here only. So what are the remaining values we have? This is 9 into 63.5 by this is 2 into 965 only. Just do the calculation part. So you will get what are the value? The value close to what? What are the previously got? 0.298 only. 571.5 by you will get it 1390. So what the value got? 0.296 grams only. Two pros are there. Which pros is easy for you? You can follow that one. Suppose they ask in the board exam, you can use the formula. In the objective questions and all, you can directly use this one. No need to elaborate all the terms. Just you have to know the formula. You can keep the formula in your mind. You can substitute the values only. So this is regarding about the two methods we are using for what, ma? What you can say? This is for the Faraday's first law calculation. So let us see the second question we have. This is the second question only. See the question here. A solution of nickel nitrate is electrolyzed between the two platinum electrodes by using a current what, ma? 5 ampere, and the time is how much here, ma? 20 minutes only. What is the mass of nickel is deposited at the cathode? Okay, and one more is given here. The atomic weight of nickel already given in the brackets 58.7 only. This question asked in this 2020 March. They asked in this question only in the board exam. So let us see here what the compound is given. The compound is nickel nitrate only. This nickel nitrate dissociate into Ni plus 2 and this is 2NO3 minus. So this Na plus 2 gain 2 electrons. What is deposited, ma? Nickel is deposited only. What deposited? Nickel deposited. And what is the time is given here? Current is given. I is equal to 5 ampere and the time is given 20 minutes only. So multiply this one 20 into 60, then you will get 1200 seconds only. So the pros already I took this all the values. Suppose if you want to write the n factor is equal to I am writing 2 only because it gains how many electrons? It gains how many electrons? 2 electrons only. Okay, let us see the calculation part for this one. Calculation part you can see. Just I am applying that. What method you want, you can method. You will see here weight is equal to what I can say. I will write here atomic weight into I into T by 96500 into n factor. What is the atomic weight of nickel is given, ma? 58.7 into what is the current is given? 5 ampere into time how much, ma? 1200 seconds by I will write here 96500 into what is the n factor, ma? N factor is what? 2. Here 0 cancel. Here 2 cancel how many times, ma? 6 times only. So this is 58.7 into you will write here 30 by what, ma? 965 only. So just you can multiply this one. I will write here 587 into 3 by 965 only. Okay, let us see this calculation part we have. If you do this calculation part, approximately you will get here 1.82 grams only. How much you will get, ma? 1.82 grams. This is the normal method you can take. If we take the second method we have. So second method I am taking here. What is the weight of nickel, ma? I will write here 58.7 grams of nickel requires how many farads, ma? 2 farads only, because here the change in electron how much here? 2 only. So we will write here this is 2 into 96500 coulombs only. Here how many coulombs are there? If you multiply this one, what is there here? I into T how much, ma? Q is equal to I into T only, na? So Q is equal to I value. This is 5 into you will get what here? 1200 only. So you will get how much charge we have. What is the charge you are getting? 5 into what you will get, ma? 1200 is the charge for this compound. Only can multiply this one and 0, 0. This is what, ma? $6,000, because 12 5 is what here? 60 only will get $6,000 only. So here if we take this one, so 6,000 coulombs, okay. So 6,000 coulombs requires here how many grams of the metal only? I will write here x is equal to what you will get, ma? X is equal to what you will get here? 58.7 only. What you will get, ma? 58.7. Just you can do the cross multiplication only. How will get the cross multiplication here? This is x into 2 into 96500 is equal to 58.7 into what, ma? Here we have 6,000 coulombs only. So x is equal to 58.7 into this is 6,000 by what you will get, ma? This is 2 into 96500 only. So this you can do the calculation 58.7 6,000 by 2 into 96500. If you do the calculation part, you will get how much, ma? 1.82. This is in the form of which one? Grams only. So these two problems mainly based on what? Faraday's first law of electrolysis only. See the next question we have. If a current of 0.5 ampere flows through a metallic wire for the 2 hours, then how many electrons would flow through the wire only? They are asking how many electrons can be flow through the wire. The current is given 0.5 ampere and the time is given what, ma? 2 hours only. So answer we will write here. I is equal to given 0.5 ampere only. So here time t is equal to given 2 hours only. Always I already told you that time always you can convert them into what? Seconds only. I will write here 2 into 60 into 60. I will write here 7,200 seconds. You know 1 hour 60 minutes. Okay, 1 minute what here? 60 seconds only. I will write this time only. From this I want to find out only one possibility, that is Q only. Q is equal to I into T. That you will write what, ma? This is what the time we have. Current is 0.5 only. This you will write what? 7,200 seconds only. Okay, this is the Q value we have. So they did not given, okay, what you can say, they did not given any reaction to find out how many electrons can be flow throughout the wire only, but we can know one point only. Okay, so generally 1 farad contains how many electrons? 1 farad means 96487 only. They can flow the electrons, how many electrons means here Avogadro number of electrons only. Okay, 1 coulomb charge, or you can say 1 Faraday. 1 Faraday value means how much, ma? You will say here 96500 coulombs, okay, contains how many electrons? We will say here 6.022 into 10 power 23 electrons only, or you can say 1 coulomb of the charge contains how many electrons? You can say 6.022 into 10 power 23 electrons only. But here what are the charge we have? The charge we have 0.5 into, okay, 7,200 only. Here 0.5 into 702,000 coulomb charge contains how many electrons only? You can write here x electrons only and do the cross multiplication. Then what you will get, ma? Here what you will get here, x into 96500, that is equal to, I will write here 6.022 into this is 10 power 23 into this is 0.5 into 7,200 by, you will get 96500. So 0 and 0 cancel here. Suppose you can write here 0.5 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means what? 72 by 2 you will write. You will get how much? 36 only. Otherwise you can do this total multiplication only. Then what you will get here? 6.022 into here 0.5 into 72 by what is there? 965 into how much we have? This is 10 power 23 only. See this calculation part here. If you get 6.0220, you will write this 36 by 965. If you do this one, you will get 0.224 into 10 power 23. That I am writing 2.24 into 10 power 22 electrons only. How many electrons can be flow through the wire? 2.24 into 10 power 22 electrons only. So this is the question number. Okay, we'll see this is the third question only. Okay, now we can see the next question. We have question number 4 only. What is the quantity of electricity in the coulombs is needed to reduce 1 mole of Cr2O7 minus 2 only? To reduce 1 mole of Cr2O7 minus 2. So the Cr2O7 minus 2, generally if you see the Cr2O7 minus 2 in the acidic medium, it is converted into Cr plus 3 only. Cr plus 3 only. So generally I want to write the reaction in what? My acidic medium only. So acidic medium means what you can add? You can add the H plus ions in the reaction only. So I will write how many chromiums are there? 2 chromiums are there. I will write here 2 Cr plus 3 only. So just you can balance this equation. Here I will write here 7 H2O. Here I want to write here 14 H plus only. Here 2 chromiums are there, 2 chromiums are there. How many oxygens are there? 7 oxygens. Here 7 oxygens are there. How many hydrogens are there? 14 hydrogens are there. Here 14 and here 14 H plus ions are there. How many electrons are changed in this reaction? In this Cr2O7 minus, what is the oxidation state of chromium? Plus 3 only. Sorry, plus 6 only. Here what is the oxidation state of chromium? Plus 3 only. For 1 chromium change in electrons how much? 3 electrons only. 6 minus 3, 3 electrons only. But here how many chromiums are there? 2 chromium atoms are there. How many electrons are changed? I will write here 3 into 2, that is equal to what? 6 electrons only. How many electrons are changed in the reaction here? 6 electrons are utilized in the reaction to reduce 1 mole of Cr2O7 minus 2 into what? Cr plus 3 only. So 6 electrons in the sense, how many farads we have? 6 farads only. What is the value of 1 farad? 96487 only. If you directly write the answer, how much is required? 6 farads is required only. So 6 farads in the sense what? You will write 6 into 96487 coulombs only. This is the answer for this question only. Otherwise we can write in the form of words here, to reduce 1 mole of, okay, you will write to reduce 1 mole of Cr2O7 minus 2. 1 mole of what? Cr2O7 minus 2. The required quantity of electricity will be, the required quantity of electricity will be how much? You will write what? 6 farads only, same, you will get it. So this is the answer for what? Question number 4. How many farads are required? 6 farads are required only. See the next question we have. How much charge is required for the following reactions? 3 questions are given here. 1 mole of Al plus 3 to Al, 1 mole of Cu plus 2 to Cu, 1 mole of MnO4 minus 2, Mn plus 2 only. See the first question we have. Al plus 3 generally. Al plus 3 gain how many electrons? 3 electrons. Convert into what? Al. How many farads is required here? 3 farads only. Or you can write 3 into 96500. If we take the next one, we have Cu plus 2 gain 2 electron, convert into what? Cu. How many farads are required here? 2 farads only, because the 2 electron change is there. Next one we have MnO4 minus 2, Mn plus 2 only. If we take MnO4 minus, so generally MnO4 minus convert into what? Mn plus 2 only. So the oxidation number of Mn is plus 7, here what? Plus 2. The change in number of electrons how much here? 5 electrons only. Or if we write in acidic medium, we can add the H plus ions and all here. Mn plus 2 is there. So I will write here what? 4H2O, and I will suppose I want to balance this one, 8H plus 5 electrons is there. So 5 electrons in this is how many farads are required? 5 farads only required. Okay, like this you can identify the charge only if the reactions are given. See the one more question we have. How much electricity requires in the coulombs for the oxidation of 1 mole of H2O to O2 and 1 mole of FeO2 Fe2O3? I will take the first one here. What is that one? 1 mole of H2O to what? O2 only. If you want to take the water only, okay, I will write here, suppose I am writing 2 moles of water, what I will get here? 4H plus O2 plus what? 4 electrons I am writing only. 4H plus 4 O2 plus what? 4 electrons only. 4H plus ions are there, O2 is there. What the question they are asking? 1 mole of O2. I am writing here 2 moles of H2O requires how many farads? How many farads we have? 4 farads only, because the 4 farad. 2 moles of H2O gives what? 1 mole of O2. Generally 1 mole of O2. It requires how many farads, it requires what here? 4 farads of the electricity we have. But here what you can take here? 1 mole of H2O. Okay, na? 1 mole of H2O, suppose you are taking here 2 moles gives what? I am writing here 2 moles of O2, sorry, 2 moles of H2O gives 1 mole of O2. But here how many moles is there? 1 mole. If we take 1 mole of H2O, how many moles is required, ma? This is a half mole of what? O2 only. Half mole means this is what? 0.5 mole. So it requires how many farads here? 2 farads only. Half means how much? 4 by 2. How many farads is required, ma? 2 farads is required only. A direct question you can see. 2 moles of H2 what requires here? 4 moles only. 1 mole of require what, ma? 2 farads of the electricity. So what is your answer, ma? 1 mole of H2O requires how many farads we have? Okay, 2 farads only. Means what? 1 mole of H2O to give O2. It requires how many farads here? 2 farads is the answer only. See the next one we have 1 mole of FeO2, Fe2O3 only. Directly I am writing this one answer here. Here Fe oxidation state is what, ma? +2. Here Fe oxidation state is what? +3. So how many electron change is there? 1 electron only. So how much farad is required? 1 farad is required only. Directly I am writing oxidation states for this compound. 1 farad is required only. So all these problems are related to which one, ma? Faraday's first law of electrolysis only. See the next one we have Faraday's second law only. So Faraday's second law mainly tells about, it is also one of the relation only, when same quantity of electricity pass through the different electrolytic solutions. Same quantity of the electricity pass through the different electrolytic solutions which are connected in a series only. The quantity of the substance deposited is directly proportional to its equivalent, right, only. Clear? When same quantity of electricity pass through the different electrolytic solutions, the quantity of the substance deposited is directly proportional to its equivalent only. That is what? That is Faraday's second law definition only. Okay, I will write the definition here. When same quantity of electricity is passed through different electrolytic solutions, connected in a series, connected in what, ma? Series only. The weight of the substance deposited, is directly proportional to what, ma? Equivalent weight of the substance only. Equivalent weight only. Equivalent weight only. So here weight is directly proportional to what, ma? Equivalent weight only. Weight is the substance, is what, ma? Equivalent weight only. From this you will write here W1 by W2 is equal to, you will write what, ma? E1 by E2. So weight of the first electrolyte and the weight of the second electrolyte, and the equivalent weight of the first electrolyte and the equivalent weight of what, ma? Second electrolytes only. So we will write here what is E1 and E2. E1 and E2. Equivalent weight of different electrolytes. Different electrolytes only. And here what? W1 and W2. W1 and W2 are the weight of we can say the weight of the different electrolytes you are taking. So suppose we have to take one example here. Okay, what we can take here, we can take the copper sulfate and silver nitrate is there. I am taking here copper sulfate and the silver nitrate. These are the two different electrolytes only. through these two different electrolyte, I want to pass the same quantity of electricity, same current I am passing on. Whenever you can pass the same quantity of electricity, then what you can identify, weight of the substance is deposited, electrode is directly proportional to the quantity of what, or directly proportional to the equivalent weight only. Suppose I am taking copper sulfate and silver nitrate. From this I want to write here, I will, what is the formula I will write here, weight of copper by weight of silver, that is equal to, I will write here, equivalent weight of copper by, I will write what, equivalent weight of what here, silver. This we can take. If we take the two different electrolytes, both are connected in what, series only. So through different electrolytes, maybe you can find out weight of the copper or equal weight of the copper, or if they given weight and sometimes they asking equivalent weight, but equivalent weight, suppose they are giving, they asking what, weight of the any one of the electrolyte only. So this is regarding about which one, Faraday's second law only. Okay, what here, when the same quantity of electricity pass through what, different electrolytic solutions connected in a series, the weight of the substance deposited is directly proportional to quantity of electricity, or you can say directly proportional to the equivalent weight of the substance, or you can say electrolyte only. What are the formula we have? W1 by W2 is equal to E1 by E2. So E1 and E2 are the equivalent weight of the electrolytes only, and W and W2 are the weight of the two different substances. If you are taking copper sulfate and silver nitrate in a electrolytic solution, then we can say those are connected in a series only. What is the formula we got? Weight of the copper by weight of silver into equal to weight of the copper into by equal weight of what, silver only. So this is regarding about which one, Faraday's second law of electrolysis only. See this one, I will took this three different electrolytes only. One is silver nitrate, one is copper sulfate, and one is AuCl3 or chloride only. You see here, in one electrolyte solution I am taking silver nitrate, the other electrodes I am using silver electrodes only. Copper sulfate solution I am taking, I want to use copper electrodes only. Auric chloride sulfurs I am using the gold electrodes only. Both are connected in a series. Series is there, battery attached is there. What is the definition? When different electrolytes, okay, are connected in a series. Series they are connected only. The amount of the, when same quantity of electricity, so how much you are sending all the electricity, different electrolyte solution, same quantity, maybe 1 ampere or 2 ampere or 3 ampere only, we are passing the same quantity of electricity. The mass of the electrolyte deposited is directly proportional to what, equivalent weight only. So here I wrote here three electrolytic solutions, silver, copper sulfate and gold only. How we can write the formula? Weight of silver, you will take this one, three different electrolytes are there. Okay, so if we can write here weight of, suppose silver, you can take weight of copper writing, and equivalent weight of the silver by equivalent weight of the copper. If you compare these two, we can write, so we will write weight of the copper by weight of gold is equal to equivalent weight of the copper by equivalent weight of the gold only. Like this we are using. So this is the systematic way representation of how they are connected in a series. From this we can find out what, equivalent weight of the compound only. So this concept is related to which one? Faraday second law of electrolysis only. See the next question, this is NCERT question only. Three electrolytic cells A, B, C containing zinc sulfate, silver nitrate and copper sulfate respectively, connected in a series only. A steady of 1.5 ampere current was passed through the until 1.45 grams of the silver is deposited at the cathode of the cell B only. How long did the current will flow? How long means how much time it will take to flow the current, that you can find out. And what mass of the copper and zinc was deposited only. Clear? We have three are there. One is A and one is B and one is C is there. A contains, maybe you can say this is a zinc sulfate only. B contains what, silver nitrate, and C contains what here? Copper sulfate solutions only. So they are asking here what is the current, what is the time taken for this one. You can find out the time, and one more what you can find out, weight of zinc and copper also you can find out. What is given here? Current is given. Current I given how much, 1.5 ampere only. And one more, what mass of the compound is deposited here? 1.5 grams of the silver is deposited. Is deposited only. They given here weight of Az, how much deposited, that is deposited 1.45 grams only. Okay, by using this information, first we can find out the time only. After finding the time, you can find out the weight of the copper deposited and weight of the zinc deposited. You have to find out. Generally, what is the formula we have? Weight is equal to, you know, atomic weight into I into T by 96500 into, you will say, n factor. If you take the silver nitrate, I will write in the brackets only. Silver nitrate AgNO3 dissociate into Ag plus and NO3 minus only. From this I will write n factor is equal to 1 because it gain 1 electron only. Clear? Now what the weight of silver is given ma? This is 1.45. Atomic weight of the silver. Silver atomic weight how much ma? 108 only. So this is 108 into, what are the current is given? Current is given 1.5 amperes only. This is time by 96500 into, what is the factor ma? 1 only. Now we can do the cross multiplication. T is equal to, what you will get ma? 1.45 into 96500 by 108 into 1.5 only. From this what you can find out? You can find out the time for this calculation only. Let us see here what the value will get, means here even approximately you will get is 863.73 seconds only. If you do the calculation, you will get this answer. Generally how much you will get, means here 139925 divided by, you will get it 162 only. So altogether you will get what? 863.73 seconds only. This is the time only. Now by using this time, you can find out the weight of the zinc and you can find out the weight of the copper only. So time how much you got? My 863.73 seconds only. By using this time and by using this current, we can find out the weight of the zinc and we can find out the weight of the copper only. Okay, note down fast. Now I want to find out the weight of the zinc only. So weight, what is the formula? Just I am writing the formula here. Atomic weight into I into T by 96500 into n factor only. What we are finding, we are finding zinc weight only. So zinc sulfate is there in the solution we have. This zinc sulfate can dissociate to Zn plus 2 and SO4 2 minus only. From this I will write n factor is 2. Why? Zn plus 2 gain 2 electron, then zinc metal is deposited only. Now what is the atomic weight of zinc? Zinc atomic weight we have 65 only. Let us substitute the values here. So weight is equal to, this is 65 into current is same 1.5. This time you have 863.73 seconds by what you have 96500 into n factor how much we have? 2 only. Clear na? So we can substitute the values. What are the answer you will get for the zinc only? You will get 0.436 grams only. This is what this is the weight of zinc deposited at the cathode only. Okay, one is all. Okay, and we can find out this. You can imagine this is the second one you can take. First one you are finding time, second one you are finding weight of zinc, and third one I want to find here weight of the copper. Same formula. So weight of the copper, what you can write? Atomic weight into I into T by 96500 into n factor only. What are the equation we have? The compound we have copper sulfate is there. Copper sulfate dissociate to Cu plus 2 and what SO4 2 minus only. Cu plus 2 gain 2 electron can be from copper only. What are the n factor we have? 2 only. Atomic weight of the copper. Atomic weight of the copper how much we have? 63.5 only. Let us substitute the values we have. So that is equal to 63.5 into, this is 1.5 into 863.73 by 96500 into n factor how much 2. Okay, do the calculation part. What you will get, means here you will get 4.27 grams only. So this is what this is weight of what? Copper only. They are asking 3 questions. One is time. You got 863.73 seconds. Then asking weight of zinc. How much you got? 0.46 grams only. And they asking weight of the copper, how much you got? 4.27 grams only. So this is one of the NCERT question from your textbook one. See the one more question we have. What is the ratio of silver and aluminum deposited at the respective cathodes when the same current is passed for same period through aqueous solution of AgNO3 and aluminum sulfate only? So what they are asking here, they are asking the ratio of aluminum, silver and aluminum can be deposited only. So here there are two different electrolytes are there. But through these two different electrolytes we are passing the same quantity of electricity only. So this comes under what? Faraday's first law only. So generally you know what is the ratio, what is the formula we have? W1 by W2 is equal to, you know, E1 by E2 only. So W1 means I am writing here weight of silver by weight of aluminum is equal to what we can write, equivalent weight of silver by equivalent weight of aluminum only. This is the formula generally if you apply Faraday's second law only. So you know silver nitrate, how the silver nitrate dissociate? Silver nitrate can dissociate into Ag plus and what here? NO3 minus. From this I will write N factor is equal to 1. Atomic weight of silver is equal to 108 only. So if you want to find out here equivalent weight of silver is equal to 108 by 1, that is equal to 108 only. If we take the aluminum sulfate, you know, this aluminum sulfate dissociate into what will get 2Al plus 3 and 3SO4 minus 2 only. If we take aluminum generally, for you can take the aluminum Al plus 3 gain 3 electrons, it form what? Aluminum only. What is the N factor here? N factor is 3 only. From this you can find out what is the atomic weight of aluminum? Aluminum how much? 27 only. So what you can find out here? Equivalent weight of aluminum is equal to 27 by 3, that is equal to 9 only. If you write the ratio, what you can write here? Weight of silver by weight of aluminum, that you will write equal to how much? So what you can write here? 108 by 9 only. How many times cancel here? 12 by 1 only. What is the ratio you will get? 12 is to 1 only. So this is the ratio which one? Weight of silver to the weight of aluminum only. So this problem based on what here? Faraday's second law of electrolysis only. See one more important note regarding about this electrolytic cell only. In electrolytic cell, metals like sodium, magnesium, aluminum are produced in a large scale by electrochemical reduction of their respective cations only. So sodium, magnesium, aluminum can be produced by the electrochemical reduction of their respective cations, where no suitable chemical reagents or reducing agents are available for this purpose only. So generally if you see the metallurgy chapter, actually we have to use a suitable reducing agent only, but here there is not required in this electrolytic cell, particularly for the sodium, magnesium, aluminum, they does not require any reducing agent only. Their cations undergo electrochemical reduction, the respective metals can be deposited at the cathode only. So this is one of the important note in electrolytic cell only. So Faraday first law related problem, Faraday second law, and some of the notes in this electrolytic cell only. So we already completed this electrolytic cell, Faraday's laws and all completed only. So this is regarding about Faraday's laws of electrolysis one.